Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Just stopping in for a few minutes to talk about another Starbucks incident. Did y'all see the latest video of a young brother at Starbucks who asked to use the bathroom? They denied him. While he was standing there, a white guy came out the bathroom and he asked him had he purchased anything, and the white guy said no. He hadn't purchased anything. He had just asked to use the bathroom, and they gave him the code. Um, Now this was a couple days after the other two men had been sitting in Starbucks and they were arrested. Y'all, this shit is ridiculous. And yes, I am on screen for once, and I probably won't be on screen that often, but I was just sitting here thinking, like, you know, if we started using our money and only, going to black businesses and spending our money. I was reading some today that the black dollar is like we're spending like trillions of dollars. Y'all know we spend our money out there on everything, but we go to places and we get treated so badly. You know, when I watched that second video, the one that was just put out, I think it came out yesterday, and the young guy was at Starbucks and, just asking to use the bathroom. And he said, "Is it about my skin color?" That's all it could be, y'all. That's all it could be. Because the other person, the white guy that that went there, he didn't buy anything. He came in and he had to run to the bathroom first. So he went to the bathroom, and then when he came out, he had planned to actually buy something. But when he came in, you know how when you run into a fast food place, you might have to use the bathroom first, and then you wash your hands and then come out and order. That's what the boy had planned to do. And that's what the young black guy planned to do too. But he was denied. Now, Starbucks is closing like a lot of their stores and doing, I guess, diversity training and, teaching their employees how not to discriminate against black people. But you know what? First of all, I don't even shop at Starbucks. I think their coffee is too damn strong. You would drink that shit and be up for about 5 or 6 days. That shit is strong. And I am a coffee drinker and I think that shit is strong. But y'all, I was just sitting here and I was like, we spending all this money out there as black people, just out there in the world, and we don't get no type of fucking respect. It irks me. And the way that they're treating brothers is just really sad. It's, when you have a son, when you have men in your life and you see them disrespected like that. I just watched two videos and I wish my friends would stop sending me these damn videos. I saw one where this white lady was at a restaurant and she was telling black people to get out of her country, her damn country, y'all. And then I saw another one where an incident happened. And I guess before things escalated, the black girl started filming them, you know, and it was an older white lady who tried to snatch the girl's phone out of her hand. And the girl's like, no. Now, this white lady was with a white man, big, tall, about 6'4" white man. And it was two women of color. I couldn't tell if they were black. They looked like they were, but he was trying to snatch this black woman's phone out of her hand. The two black women had on army fatigue, so I don't know if they were in the military or what, but he was trying to get their phone out their hand. Now, the way that the video ended, the woman was arrested. And you know how you like they didn't whoop her ass when they arrested her like they do brothers. Then the last video I just watched, it was a guy in a car. I don't know what happened. There must have been a helicopter above that was filming everything. The guy clearly had his hands out the window saying, "Hands up, don't beat me." Um, These police officers ran over to his car and his hands were out the window. They pulled him damn near out the window. And I tell you, it was about 12 officers beating and stumping him, all in these bushes. Now, the news, there was a helicopter above, so the newscasters were, I guess, commentating on this. They didn't mention that they was whooping the fuck out of that black guy. They didn't mention that. They were like, well, it looks like it's only one person. All you could see was policemen on top of someone and them kicking, stumping, punching, and everything. Y'all, this stuff that's going on here lately, it's ridiculous. It's getting so bad. And I believe a lot of this has to do with what's going on in the White House, and he's giving these people a license to act a fucking fool, but they're gonna run up on the wrong black people, and somebody gonna get fucked up, you know. And I did a video the other day where I said, what if we as black people went out and started buying firearms? We got ourselves suited and booted, and all this stuff with the gun control and all that. I bet you if black people started buying guns in mass, just like thousands of us, and they could tell that it was a whole bunch of black people buying guns, y'all watch how quickly gun control goes through. I'm so sick of them just mistreating our people. I'm just so sick of it. I'm sick of watching these videos where we clearly see a black man hasn't done anything, or they're arresting him and they're beating the shit out of him. I'm just so sick of it. When it comes to Starbucks, y'all, I say stop going in there buying that damn nasty ass gasoline coffee. That coffee is so fucking strong. I'm telling you. Now I know a lot of young people drink those frappuccinos, cappuccinos, mocha chadas, or whatever that shit is. I know they drink all that, but stop going in there, drinking their shit. Stop going in there buying that stuff because they don't respect us. If you have to close down stores to go teach your employees how not to discriminate against black people, excuse me, y'all. And I'm wondering, because this has happened more than once, was it something said prior to this about black people, not allowing them to use the bathroom? Don't it seem like that there was some directive that said, it's okay if white people come in and ask to use the bathroom, let them go. But if it's a black person, tell them that they have to buy something. What the hell do they think that they're going to do in the bathroom? Steal a fucking toilet or something? Steal a sink? I mean, come on, really? This shit, man. The one lady, y'all, that was yelling and screaming at the black people in the restaurant, telling them to get out of her country. She couldn't have done that to me and my people. I got some family members that would have got up and stumped another hole in her ass. They wouldn't have cared. You got some black people that they not forward and they whooping ass and taking numbers. I can't believe that they just getting so blatant. They think this is the damn 50s and 60s, y'all. That's that's what it appears like to me, that they actually believe that we are gonna allow them to be fucking us up like they did back in the 50s and 60s. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I truly believe this. I believe that, like my friend said, that a lot of back in the day, the Ku Klux Klan wore those white hoods over their head and they hid and all that. But I think over the decades, what has happened is that they have gotten into government, the police force, and and all kinds of different departments and agencies, and we don't stand a chance. If you got the damn Ku Klux Klan skinheads and all of that in positions of power, y'all, that's why all this shit is happening. And I was listening to Tom Joyner Morning Show this morning, and it was this guy on there. I can't think of his name. He said that a lot of people have been saying that it's not that these instances of police brutality are more. It's just that we are able to film it. And he said that that's not true. That it's actually when they check statistics, that it is showing that the incidences of police brutality, you know, my glasses are really shining on this, but y'all, I gotta see. But they're saying that it's actually more incidents of police brutality every year, more and more. So what we think is happening with these police done lost their fucking minds is really happening. When I think of my son out there, driving around, just going on with his life, just trying to live, and him being pulled over. What I tell him is try to make sure that every fucking thing is right. Your license, your insurance, everything. You got all of it. Put it in the visor so you don't have to reach for none, but they'll kill you anyway. And I said, minimize your encounters with them. Obey all traffic laws and minimize, because they could be killed doing the right thing. And that's the part that as a parent, that as a sister and a brother of someone who encounters these police, that's the part that scares you, because your loved one can be doing every fucking thing right and still end up shot with the shit shot out of them. Y'all think about that man that was laying down in the middle of the street, the black guy with his hands up, his feet up, and he was telling them, look, I don't have a weapon. I am a mental health worker. Please don't shoot me. And they shot him anyway. They shot him anyway. And then when he asked the police officer, why did you shoot me? The bastard gonna say, I don't know. I don't fucking know. And you done shot the shit out this man. This shit is ridiculous. And I had said the other day that when I am like in an encounter where, let me just give you an example. I'm on an elevator going to get in my car, parked in a parking garage downtown, this 9 stories high. When I am on the elevator with a white man, I am actually afraid. When I'm on there alone with a white man, I'm actually afraid because, first of all, they have no respect for Black women. And also, a lot of them, well, I'm not going to say a lot of them, but I'm going to say that serial killers are white. And it makes me afraid to be on the elevator with them, actually. And I'd much rather be on the elevator with a brother than somebody white. Because at least with a brother, you might be able to talk him out of it. If he's thinking of doing anything, you could say, boy, look at me. I ain't got no goddamn money. You don't want to rob me. I ain't got shit. You might be able to talk them out of it. But with being on the elevator with somebody white, y'all, I don't know. I don't know. I just know the climate in this country is bad. I worry for not only brothers now, but women too. You know, I had gotten pulled over, was it last summer or summer before last? I don't remember. Y'all, I was shaking and sweating so bad. I thought I was going to fucking pass out because it was right after Philando Castile had been murdered. I think it was maybe within a week. And this police officer pulled me over. I almost passed out from fear. And I told him I was scared of him. I literally told him, he was like, are you okay? I said, no, I'm terrified. And he was like, what are you scared of? And I looked at him like, really? And I just blatantly told him, I'm afraid of you. I'm afraid of how this might end. And then, I just told him, do you watch the fucking news? You know? Um, and then, he was like trying to assure me, calm me down that, nothing was gonna happen, that I'm gonna drive away and all of this. I was thinking to myself, it's sad that we get pulled over And we're not afraid of a ticket. We're afraid that this encounter might end with us dead. That is crazy. When I hear, when my son tells me how they treat him, the times that he has been pulled over, one time in particular when he told me about him getting off work. And I'm so glad he doesn't work out in that area anymore, y'all. I don't know what to do. But he gets off work. His job is right across from a gas station. He goes there to get him some snacks, I guess cigarettes or whatever, before he, goes in for the evening. And he said as soon as he pulled out of his job and he saw the police car there and he pulled into the gas station where they could clearly see that it was a black guy in this car, he said he knew when he pulled out of that gas station that they were going to pull him over. And he said, Ma, when you pull out the gas station, there's a few feet and then you're at a stoplight. He said as soon as he pulled up to the stoplight, they hurried up and whipped behind him, turned on their lights, um, you know, and then pulled him over. They made him get out the car, handcuffed him, put him on the curb, searched his car. They didn't find anything. He said then they took their time running all of his information. Now they got him handcuffed on the curb, sitting down. He said, Mom, they were throwing stuff out my car. They threw his iPad out, almost broke it. They were asking him what was he doing out in that neighborhood. He explained to them, I just got off from work. If you don't believe me, you can go and you can take me back to this restaurant. It was the second job that he had, that he got off at midnight. He only worked a few hours, but he got off at midnight. And he said, you could take me back there, ask the people, do I work there? Because he didn't have any tickets, because he doesn't have a record, because he had license and insurance, other than tearing up his car, throwing all his shit out, handcuffing him and putting him on the side of the road and making him sit there while cars go by, probably with white people in it, thinking he was some type of criminal because he was handcuffed on the side of the road. They didn't do anything, but what happened is they did this on a regular basis. They did it so much that my son called me and asked me would I take him to work and pick him up. Basically, what he did is he drove his car to my house, parked it, and I would drive him there. And then I would have to get up at midnight and go get him. And what I told him is, first of all, I'm not going to be doing this on no permanent basis. If you need a second job, you better go find something closer to where you live and come up out this suburb. Because as long as you're here, as long as you're in the suburb, they're going to be harassing you every night because that's what they were doing. He had a fucking stack of tickets for stupid shit, And I told him, I said, this is going to escalate till they make up something, probably, y'all can't even talk, probably plant something on you in your car. And within 2 weeks, he had quit and found another job. And I was so happy that he did because, y'all, this stuff is out of hand. Um, I hate going on my Facebook page and people keep posting videos. You want to know what's going on, but when you see a video of a brother being beat down, the shit beat out of him for stupid reasons, or videos of black men being shot down like animals, y'all, honestly, I can't take it. You know, even though I'm not related to those brothers, even though they live in other states, I feel like they family. It's something wells up in me when I see them stumping and beating and kicking and just doing all dragging brothers. That's that's demeaning, you know? It's humiliating because in a one-on-one battle, without them having a gun, tasers, dogs, and all of that, these brothers would stump a mud hole in their asses. They would not stand there and let them beat all on them like that. But that gun, that badge, those tasers, those clubs, those dogs that they have, they give them a sense of power. And you know, they beat brothers just because you could be pulled out of the car for a simple ticket and they want to beat on you. See, that's what makes me more believe. Well, I got a friend that truly believes that the KKK has infiltrated the police. And when she first said it about a year and a half ago, I was like, girl, it probably is some possibility. But you know how you don't really put much stock in it, but a year and a half later, y'all, I'm with her. I believe it. I believe that, because they couldn't wear their hoods and just come out and be open with it, that they went undercover with the racism. And what better place to be than in the police force, where they got that sense of power. I don't know y'all, but this second incident of a young guy at Starbucks, it pissed me off. It pissed me off. I wouldn't shop there, y'all. I wouldn't go there if my fucking life depended on it to get some. Hey girl, you see I'm on screen for once in my life and I'm about to get off. You came too late because I'm hungry as hell. But yeah, you did get me for once. I was just on here talking about it's another incident of a guy at Starbucks, trying to use the bathroom, black guy, and they wouldn't let him go in the bathroom, but they let this white guy go in the bathroom ahead of him. And the white guy told him, I didn't buy anything. And the boy took him back up to the counter and was like, well, why you let him in and you won't let me in? Explain it to me. They told him to stop filming, get the hell out, threaten to call the police and all that. But this was 2 days after those other two guys were arrested. And did you know the other two guys that they arrested, y'all? They kept them in there for like what, 9 or 10 hours and didn't charge them with nothing. What I'm telling y'all is if you got a son, if you got brothers, uncles, cousins, or whatever, y'all better tell them to be careful. Because think of the little boy that was trying to walk to school, and the white guy shot at him. Trump racist ass has given them, a license. When my grandmother say she ain't never seen nothing like this, and she been on this earth, it'll be 93 years in June. And when I was asking her, have you ever seen, a president just act like a fucking, he's a, y'all, I cannot stand him so much that when he comes on television, you know how you like, oh, I hate this mother, y'all. I'm trying not to cuss, but I hate that cocksucker. I cannot stand him. I still cannot believe that he y'all president. Y'all notice I didn't say mine. He's y'all's president. I still can't believe it. I actually feel this is one time when you jokingly say, I wish I could move to Canada, but y'all really, I wish I could move to Canada until he's done. Because I get a feeling that it's going to get worse. Like in the next, what, he got 2 years in here. What? Wait a minute. This is his just first year. This bastard got 3 years. Oh my God. Someone said, oh, she said I wasn't feeling well, so I missed out on a lot. So I was at the post office today, and the guy in front of me was telling me about something in New York. Oh my God, who set himself on fire? Y'all, shit is crazy now. Shit is crazy. That y'all, let me tell y'all what happened to me last night. Now my son is one of those type of guys that you could tell him something bad and he will be like trying to explain to you how you shouldn't worry. Yesterday, I hung out with him and I was off. And when I came home, I just fell out. It probably was like 3 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock in the evening. And I slept to about 2:45 in the morning. So I get up and was gonna go downstairs and grab me a snack. Now it's two something in the morning. So if I slept from 5 o'clock to like two something in the morning, y'all know I wasn't sleepy. So it was breakfast time for me. I go down in the kitchen. Now I go to the living room and I'm nosy. I open my blinds and just look outside. Now remember, it's 2:45 in the morning. Why I see this man standing out in my yard, right in front of a tree that's right in front of my door. I almost passed out. And then when he's okay, I guess when I lift my blinds, he could kind of hear the blinds, and he it looked like he was walking towards my door. Why I ran by the closet and was hiding, because I was like, "Oh my God, is he about to kick in my door and come in here? Where am I hide this shit, y'all?" So I was telling my son, he was like, "Mom, if something," he gave me all his excuses. Well, it's a store not far from where you live. I said the store closed at 12, boy. It was almost 3 o'clock in the morning. What is a grown man standing out in the cold, 30 something degrees, y'all, last night, below freezing, just standing out in somebody's yard? Don't that shit sound suspect? So after I kept telling my son, no, everything he was saying, I was like, that sounds crazy. This is crazy. So then he eventually said, if you see something like that and you feel, I guess, scared or threatened, because that is weird, call the police and just tell them that, that it's somebody out of y'all yard. Now look, y'all, I live about probably 2 minutes from the police station. You remember when I had my fire, y'all? Do you know that probably, let me count, one, two, three, four fire trucks, because in our city, the police station, the police and the fire are all in one thing. Do you know like five fire trucks showed up, probably like two ambulances, and then these other like little fire truck. Well, they not trucks, they SUVs. So now think about it. It was five fire trucks, four ambulances, and then these about three SUVs. I was thinking to myself, this is ridiculous. They act like they putting out a high rise downtown. They was all pulled up. People couldn't even get down the street. They had to go the other way. It was crazy, y'all. So what the point that I'm trying to make, my son was like, if you call the police from where you live at, he was like, mine, they probably be there before you hang up the fucking phone. So just call the police. But it just scared the shit out of me. Some guy standing out in the yard at 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning. What the hell? Where was he coming from? Where was he going, y'all? This is I'm I am so scared of everything. I got my little ass back up them goddamn stairs, went in my room. I went in the kitchen and got me two butcher knives and threw all my other butcher knives and hid them. So in case he kicked in the door, he couldn't find no weapons. And this shit, I grabbed a couple of them and ran upstairs and locked my door. I slept with my fucking door closed. I was like, this is some bullshit here. Then my son gonna say, was I guess sleepwalking, and this is, maybe I was dreaming that somebody was out in the front yard. Like I'm crazy or something. I was like, boy, I wasn't dreaming. I know what I saw when I peeked at the goddamn blinds. But y'all, I just came over here to say, y'all better be careful out there. This shit is getting bad. So if you got sons, tell them again. Give them the whole spiel. I know my son is so fucking tired of me, because every time he leaves, every time he say he on his way over here or he gonna go out for the evening, I give him this long spiel. He probably put down the phone and walk away and just be in the background, be like, yeah, ma, no, ma, okay, ma. I know I get on his damn nerves, but I keep telling him, I'll bring up stuff. This happened to this boy, this happened to this boy. You gotta be careful. So keep giving y'all sons the spiel, your fucking husbands, your brothers, because these police officers get off on hurting us. These police officers that's patrolling our neighborhoods don't care about us. These police officers, when they run into a situation where it's a black person, it's almost like they got they got a unwritten thing that they gonna whoop our ass. They don't care if we was there. browsing. I mean, they just gonna whoop our ass for no reason. So I would tell everybody that y'all know, stay out of. I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know what we can tell our sons no more, because even when they doing right, they get fucking shot. You know, and then the police get off, and then we're sitting back like, okay, our son, brother, cousin is dead, and the person that did it still got his job, getting paid, no recourse. We just fucked. That pisses me off. And that's why I say, if you on my Facebook page, please stop sending me that shit. Because see, the funny part about it, y'all, you know how when you see all this shit, why am I whispering like I'm at work? You know how you see all this shit and it make you want to fuck some white people up? Y'all, I got so many people that I work with that be trying to be my friend on Facebook, and they come back to work and they be like, Rochelle, I requested to be your friend. Now I think I got 3 Facebook pages. I got one personal one for my YouTube page, and y'all know I make candles. I got one. I don't let them motherfuckers be friends on none of my shit. None of it. Because I want to be able to talk freely and not have to go back to work and be like, why gotta explain why I called them some cocksuckers and motherfuckers, and you don't want to. um I don't want to be explaining that. I tell them that I don't understand how to add people on my goddamn Facebook page. I understand how to add. I just don't want their asses on it. They white asses on it. I'm just keeping it real. Y'all, it took me like 2 hours to delete. When I deleted all the white people off my page, it took me 2 hours because I deleted and then I went back and then made sure that they were deleted. And I can't fuck with them because I'm saying stuff on there that I feel, and they're gonna get their fucking feelings hurt. So it's best if they don't come on my page. So y'all, I don't know. What do y'all think of all this just all this shit that's going on in the country? Do y'all think that um I don't know. I don't know. The part that's killing me is it could be any one of us. I think of Sandra Bland and what happened to that girl. And y'all, that's not an isolated event. It had been about 3 or 4 black women that mysteriously died in cells. So Sandra Bland wasn't like an isolated event. It was a couple before her, and I think it's been a couple after her. And those are the ones that we know about that made the news. Think of the ones that we don't know about. I used to be thinking that it was in the South, that a lot of this shit happens. But hell, I live in the North. I live in Ohio where slaves was trying to get to. Y'all, do y'all know what? When I'm driving my daughter to school, it's a halfway point that we stop at to go to, get us some snacks, use the restroom. Do y'all know that it is an underground railroad like sign? Um, I might post that. On one of my videos because I took a picture of it with my kids in front of it. And every time I pass that, I think about here we are traveling, and a couple hundred years ago, our ancestors were using this route to get to freedom in Ohio. In Ohio shit is you know what, y'all? I don't even pay attention to these comments. I only read the ones of the people that the names are familiar. I done been on here been called black bitches, crazy, what they call them, porch monkeys, uh what all else they done called me. Child, I don't even pay no attention to them motherfuckers. They can kiss my ass. I don't even know why they on my channel. I don't even pay. I only pay attention to the people whose names look familiar, and I forget half of the name. Now, S underscore Hutchinson, your name look familiar to me. I think Lynn, her name looks familiar, but the rest of them, hell, I can't even. If I don't put my glasses up, I can't see that motherfucker. So I don't even pay no attention to them. But yeah, y'all, it's an underground railroad sign. The first time I saw it, I was standing there like, "Is this?" Um, Is this really what it's saying? And I stood there and read it. And you know how you feel some kind of way? And then I'm thinking, as prejudiced as Ohio is, it's, y'all, I don't know, but I'll be glad when Trump get out. But I'm gonna tell y'all something my mother said, and then I'm gonna get off y'all because I gotta eat. I am hungry. I'm gonna tell y'all before two things. Do y'all know that this I can't even use the microwaves at work? Do y'all know that I took my lunch today? I'm all over the place today. And some spaghetti that I had made. Okay, think about it. Spaghetti, y'all. I put it in the goddamn microwave. Now you know how you got your little container, so you pop the lid off a little bit. I'm all set to eat my goddamn spaghetti. Why was it gnats crawling on my spaghetti? Thank God I look at my food before I eat it. I think what it is at work they don't clean out the microwaves and it gets gnats in it. And when I took the lid off of my fucking spaghetti and let it run for 2 minutes, walked away, whatever nets was in there, I guess the microwave didn't kill the bastards. They was walking on my goddamn spaghetti. Now, when I first was looking at my spaghetti, you know how you're trying to load your fork up? And I was looking and I said, wait a minute, is that my seasoning, or is that a fucking bug, y'all? It was a bug walking on my spaghetti. I threw the spaghetti away and the little plastic container. I threw all the shit away and had to go buy me a lunch. But as far as what my mother said that after Trump gets out, that the damage that he's caused, with all this uproar of racism, she said that it's going to take a long time to get us just back to where we were, say, halfway through Obama's presidency, because she said you got to remember the last year of the presidency when Trump was running, he started stirring up all that stuff then. So it's going to take, she said, another president's probably like 4 years plus another 4 years to just get us back to where we were. And where we was at wasn't even a good place because they was fucking with Obama. So I'm telling y'all, watch out. Tell your sons again. Give them the spiel, y'all, about the goddamn police, and give your daughters the spiel. I'm gonna do the spiel. I remind myself, if I see them in the rearview mirror, get all my shit together and have it ready when they come to the door, because I don't want them dragging me out and beating the shit out of me. My back's already fucked up. My spine jacked up. I got a bad knee. Everything is fucked up. So if they start beating on me, it'll be over. It'll be a wrap. Y'all, with that, I'm getting off. I'm about to go get me something to eat and relax. I just wanted to come on and see, had y'all heard about the second Starbucks shit? This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. My friend don't even say ridiculous. She says ridic. This shit is ridic. And that's exactly what it is. Um, what they say, girl, gotta get them bitches out of here. Oh, y'all funny. If it was some trolls on here, I don't even know why they come on people's station on channel if they don't like them. If what I'm saying is aggravating, why would you even come on? Y'all, don't even worry about them. And this is weird coming on screen. I never am on screen ever, ever, ever. I don't know why. But today I just was like, what the hell? I'm going to come on because I'm pissed off about what's happening to our people. I really, really am. And you got some people on television sounding an alarm about all this shit that's going on, but it's almost like a lot of people are ignoring it or saying, oh, those black people always complaining. Every time you turn around, they're making something a racial issue. Meanwhile, they ticking us off one by one, y'all. One by one. Fucking us up. So y'all take care. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I told y'all to leave some ideas, but some stuff that people that inbox me, they crazy. I'm not talking about all that shit. Y'all, I'm 53 years old. I don't know nothing about no rappers, nothing about none Beyonce. I don't know nothing about her. I don't know nothing about no Coachella. I don't even know what the hell the shit is. I don't know nothing. I watch the reality shows, but I can't. I'm not about to be reviewing them because I watch it. I remember it a little bit after it happened, but then I start getting the people's husbands' names mixed up. Who married to who? Y'all, it should be funny. Y'all would be sitting here like, who in the hell she talking about? That is not her husband. So I said, fuck reviewing all that shit. I do the reunion shows. Y'all, I'm gonna say one thing about Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm just gonna tell y'all, I couldn't be none of their friends. I said on one video, women don't act like that. Black women do not act like that. Y'all know, and S underscore Hutch said, tell me, if you have friends, think of Real Housewives of Potomac, you got some money problems and your friends asking you all your goddamn business. You be done told them to kiss your ass. You grown. Don't be questioning you. I don't, when I watch this stuff, I'm like, why is it your business? If her husband being indicted, why is it your business this happening? Y'all, I can't with these shows because it's not realistic. Because in real life, people don't be questioning you like that. They get their feelings hurt. People, you don't cussed out somebody before for being too damn nosy. So I don't even know, why or how they think this shit. I don't know, y'all, because a lot of people have different opinions. Some people are all into it. It's not that I don't watch it, but when I'm sitting there, I'm like, this shit would not be happening in real life. Somebody be done got up and whooped somebody's ass. I got a friend right now. You bet not question her about her business. I remember we was working at Blue Cross, y'all, and can you imagine how big Blue Cross is and how big their cafeteria is? This white lady was questioning her, y'all. When I tell you, she got up and clowned. I mean, she was so bad that imagine a cafeteria with hundreds of people coming in and out. When I walked into the cafeteria, you could hear a pin drop. That's how bad she clowned this white woman about asking her about her business, cussed her out, threw the white woman's food all on the floor, y'all. See, that's the way people would act when you questioning them about their business, their men, their kids, their home, all of that. People ain't got time to be sitting up answering all them goddamn questions. I wish somebody would be asking me all my damn business. I would just simply see. I don't have no problem saying I'm broke. If I'm broke, I don't know why these people try to save face. If you broke, just admit you broke. I'm broke. I ain't got shit. I'll be like, I'm broke. I ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. You right. I'm broke. My husband cheating. I would just go along with it. I don't know why they be trying to save face. This shit is ridiculous. But with that, y'all, oh my God. I'm so hungry. It ain't even funny. I'm going to catch y'all later in another video. Y'all stay safe. Thanks for stopping in with me. See you later. Bye bye.